What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to try something a little bit different. We wanted to go back and play a Gruul deck because we haven't really gotten in there seriously in a while with Gruul. And I wanted to try it a different way. Right now everybody's really focusing on Gruul Adventures. And I was thinking, like, what if we just went and tried to hit harder and faster with Gruul? Can we get stuff done? Does it matter? Is it worse than just playing Adventures? Like, so many questions, but I tried to put something together that fills that gap, so we're going to take a look at it. And you know what I'm going to ask you to do before we do that? Please hit that like button that's like down here somewhere. Then hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, because that helps me out. And it lets you know every time I have one of these crazy experiments up. Now that you've done all that, let's go take a look at this true Gruul Aggro deck. Okay, so starting at the top, we do have a couple of Inscription of Abundance. And this was actually the hardest spot for me because realistically, this should probably just be something like a Primal Might, if I'm being 100% honest. But I want to try with this to do a couple of different things to see if we can get more value out of it, to see if there's more spots maybe against mono red and stuff that we can squeeze this in, and see if it really just does what we want it to do. We're going to go ahead and play Lotus Cobra. Part of the reason is we're seeing a lot of the Spike Field Hazard type cards no longer being played. So this is more of a metagame choice to just say, like, hey, if people aren't playing the small cheap removal, maybe we do get a shot with this if we're on the play. If not, it dies the same way anything else would, you know, if it dies to a Blood Chief's Thirst or whatever. But if it exists, it does allow us some space to do a couple of different things, where we could play another creature on an elemental, we could play a land tapped, and then play one of our 3-mana things. So there's a few different choices here that Cobra can open up. Could be the wrong choice, maybe we just want more Florahedrons, I don't really know. But we are playing 2 of the Florahedrons in here as well. Full set of Brushfire Elementals, full set of Bonecrusher Giants, 3 Garruk's Harbinger. And this is the card I wanted to really play 4 of in here, but I can't quite commit to it yet. But there's a lot of removal being played in the form of black mana right now, and this gives you a little resilience to that. It's pretty good against even something like Rogues, because except for maybe Brazen Borrower, anything else they're going to do that targets a permanent is going to be black. So that helps a little bit. Then we have Kazandu Mammoth, 3 of those. 2 Lead the Stampede. This is something I'm playing to try to offset some of the, I guess, card disadvantage that you end up in the long games, right? A lot of times you're losing against some of the longer games, against like Yorion or whatever, because they're able to just outvalue you. But between Harbinger, Lead the Stampede, and we do have a couple of Great Henge in the deck, maybe this could give us enough cards to get where we want to go. Then we have 3 Questing Beasts, 4 Terror of the Peaks, 2 Vivians, 2 Embercleaves, and 2 Great Henge. Lands, not too surprising, 5 Mountain, 8 Forest, 4 Pathway, 2 Evolving Wilds, and 4 Fabled Passage. So, I don't know, this looks like it can work. I don't know if it does, but we're going to go take it into the arena and find out. Alrighty, we are on the play here. How to best take advantage of this. I say we just keep it. And we're just going to kind of take this slow and steady. I think our plan is just going to be play a Brushfire. Actually, I don't even know if we do. Let's see what the opponent plays this turn. Alright, they're playing green. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just do this. Since we drew another Florahedron, I'm going to see if it lives. Then maybe we could play Elemental, play a land, play another Hedron. Play a land on... this is tough. I guess it has to be red. If we want any realistic shot at being able to cast a Terror of the Peaks. Alright, they've got a Cobra. Let's see what happens. 3 mana. I guess we're going to hope they don't have like a Primal Might or something. That's going to be our real ticket out of here. If this Cobra, or this Terror of the Peak sticks. Gadrick. What? I did not see that coming. Well, alright, here's hoping. We're gonna hope they don't have like a Crow and War or something here. If not, next turn gets to be big, right? Because then we can play Great Hinge, then play Lead the Stampede, load our hand, or even just play Harbinger, draw a card, kill a Gadrick, and then start going to town. And that's if we don't even draw a land. Alright, they're going to have plenty of mana too here, though. They might be about to play a Terror of their own. But we shall see. Alright, that sets them up for 6 mana. Though I guess they could have a Great Hinge. Robber, okay. And Robber, alright. And... That's a lot of work to get a whole lot of nothing here. I am not going to block, because if they only have something like Bone Crusher Giant, we don't really care. I mean, I could block one with the Brush Fire Elemental, but that's not all that exciting. Yeah, see? Something just didn't feel right. Sometimes you just know. Well, drawing a second one of these is not what we wanted. But this will do. Oh, that's exciting. No attacks. Put a little pressure on the opponent to force them to deal with our stuff. We have not turned the corner to be the beat down yet. Also have to remember that Robber of the Rich can chump block Terror of the Peaks. They do have reach with their little bow and arrows there. Relic Robber. I'll tell y'all, like on Fan Fridays when I take submissions, there's always 1 or 2 decks that are playing Relic Robber, and I don't understand why everybody wants to play it. If somebody has a good deck with Relic Robber, come hop into the Discord and hook me up, because I want to play it, but I just can't bring myself to do it. We could just, well, yeah, let's get rid of the problem cards first. Yeah, I was gonna say, now we just get to play the Bone Crusher. This person's name is just straight up Allies. Alright, we'll keep this. Not exciting, because the Embercleave's sorta dead here, in a way. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and just play this down, because I don't think it's gonna be that big a deal here. Go ahead and roll out a Cobra. Assume the Cobra is going to get met with something like a Banishing Light or something here. Nope. Opponent's just going hard on the life gain. Alright. No blocks. We'll just take our beating there. As we are wont to do. Okay, we can play Terror next turn. So what do we do here? We can go with this. No attacks. Then we'll just wait and see. Probably chump block with our Harbinger. Play land into Terror of the Peaks and hope the Terror doesn't get removed. But then we do have Embercleave to at least try to start moving things forward. And some combination of Harbinger plus Lead the Stampede can at least find us more blocking threats. That's not awful. Uh-oh. Our Harbinger might not be long for this world, the way the opponent was looking at it. And to be fair, if they have a Heliod here, that's pretty bad for us. Because then it takes away our ability to chump one here. Oh, nope, you can give two things +1/+1. Nope, just making some tokens. Well, if you attack, we'll block, I promise. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no reason for me not to, so like, go ahead and bring it. Alright, no attacks. We are not in the attacking position. Now Terror, well, Heliod's still scary here, mind you. But we at least have some potential things we can do if he shows up. I mean, they could just make Linden gigantic, and that's going to be a real problem. Unless we're able to stick, like, 2 creatures next turn. But in theory, if we can kill Linden, we can attack Elspeth, and then that would make Heliod no longer a creature. Which is a thing. But I don't think that's going to happen here. They don't even want to put Linden at risk, it looks like. Alright, so Linden's going to go to an 8. I don't know what we could draw here that would kill Linden. And they're putting all the counters on her. Yeah. Smart. I can't blame them. Alright. So do we have a way we can kill... I mean, we can kill Elspeth, but that still leaves too many pips. Because this is 5 on their own. We can Embercleave to just try to deal damage, but we do put ourselves at risk of just dying. Oh, that is not the card we were looking for. The only other thing, maybe... No. I needed that, at best, I needed that to be something like Fable Passage, so that we could maybe, like, lead the Stampede into something. Or even if it was just a reasonable creature. I mean, we could have done possibly 8 there. But now I don't know that we have enough to do anything relevant. I think, sadly, we can just lead the Stampede. I was going to say, maybe find Questing Beast. That's kind of our only other thing. Green? Oh, but that's not even enough. Yeah, we're still 1 short. That's unfortunate. What do we want to kill here? And get Elspeth off the board. Yeah, I guess that's all we can do.
A battle lost, but not the war.
If we attack... I think we're just dead, honestly. Yeah, no attacks. I think we're just dead. Oh yeah, we're gonna be totally dead now. We have to go first with no red mana, and you know what? We're gonna keep it anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna hope to draw a land. That's the whole reason we're not playing this Mammoth face down turn 1. But we could just not be getting what we want here. Probably just a dead Cobra. And then I'll be hating the fact that I didn't play this Mammoth down. But, yeah, you know, such is life. Alright, cool. Cobra dead. Oh, this is interesting. What can we do with this? Huh. Alright, I think now we have to. Much as I don't want to. We just have to waste the mana. Because I want to be able to play this Harbinger no matter what if this Cobra dies. Like, okay. Well, missed opportunity. Thought the opponent could have been incentivized to kill a Cobra there. Turns out they weren't. So now we're just going to play this. We are not going to attack. We'll just hang tight. Harbinger appears to have more value here. Alright, so this might be not what I thought. I thought we might have been looking at a possible rogues deck, but this looks like just Dimir Control of some kind. Huh. Well, missing mana here is not helping our case any. Oh, that's good. Thought there was a chance we were walking into another Shark Typhoon getting cycled there. I don't want to play this as one of our opponent's best cards here is probably going to be Extinction Event. So I'm just going to do this. I mean, yes, we could have got another point of damage in, but I was sort of curious what the opponent was going to do first before deciding, because I was possibly just going to play a Bone Crusher Giant. Alright, so I guess it didn't really matter anyway. Extinction Event, call odd, I'm assuming? Yep. It's an important enough card for them to try to get rid of it, so totally understandable there. Alright, well, that was as good of an opportunity as we could have hoped for, I guess. We'll go get a Mount Tanya. Guess it doesn't really matter, and we'll just tap. That's 4, that's 5. Get Vivian down. Make a tree with Reach, I guess, in case they play more Flying Sharks.
I'd like you to meet my friend, Stompy.
And we'll end the turn. Now, of course, Extinction Event for even gets rid of everything, but, you know, we don't really mind. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the opponent here. Yeah, we're just going to attack. And force the opponent to do something here. Sure, you can Typhoon and get rid of that Cobra all you want. Them actually tapping out is great for us. Do that. Cobra. They may have an Extinction Event for even, but that's okay. We're gonna not play these regardless. I guess I should change. Well, nah, it's too late in the game. That first one would have been Trample, I guess could have mattered, but we'll see what happens here. Now we just need creatures to be on top of our library. Well, guess it didn't matter. Opponent has Obosh. Alright, we'll keep. This may not be good for us. You know what? Let's just do this. I think we're going to lead with Florahedron. Is what the plan's going to be here, but we'll see. Alright, let's set one of these to green. I'm going with Florahedron because if it lives, then we could just as well play Cobra and something or whatever. Whereas if we just played Cobra and it died, our next turn would be a lot less powerful here. See, now we get the option of playing Cobra, then playing this. Get green. Now our board's at least more interesting here and can do a bit more depending on what the opponent plays. Though next turn we're probably just getting hit with a Genesis Ultimatum anyway, so there's that problem. Alright, putting Bone Crusher in the way. We drew nothing to deal with that guy. That is a bit of a problem. You know, I'm going to go ahead and just play this. And we're going to say, bring it. How do you feel about this, opponent? Same thing, probably kill a elemental this time. Oh, a Terra. That's a real conversation to have here. I mean, I was gonna say you're not gonna not block, right? Alright, I'm pretty sure we're dead here. Yep. Only good news is we've already seen one Terra. Alright, that helps. Not sure this does anything. We need an Embercleave here is what we need. Yeah, that Obosh is gonna be a real problem. I think Embercleave is our only out here. Vivian, you're trying. I'll give you credit at least. Well, that's not bad. That's a start. We are still at 20, so as long as we can block a Beanstalk Giant, we're not dead. Though that poor Florahedron's going to be looking pretty anemic here. Oh no, that's it. Don't think we can dodge a... Yeah, oh, we did. I was going to say dodge a Terror the Peaks another time, but here we go. Alright, Bone Crusher. That deals 2.
I dare you.
It only deals 2 because Stomp costs 2, even though Bone Crusher Giant costs 3. Alright, more lands. We are in the business of chump blocking here. All about that. Maybe we get something else good on top. Ooh, we get double Terror. Do we have enough? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so close. Alright. So let's play a Terror. Man, the crazy thing is we're so close to almost being able to just hit the opponent with enough.
Beauty lies in variation.
I'm just trying to think, if we shoot the opponent here, then that'll do. Actually, you know what? Let's just kill the Brazen Borrower. Just don't get crazy here. No attacks. I mean, we still have Obosh sitting back. Oh, another ultimatum. Gosh dang it. I mean, they have to hit sooner or later, right? No, still miss. Okay, this is still a game. Oh, actually, no, I think we just won. I mean, I guess maybe it depends on what they draw here. Okay, Terror, anything to go with it, though. If not, we got this. Oh, don't be something good. Oh, they were out of basics even. Yeah, that's it. Because now we can just play Terror. Hit the, yeah, we hit the opponent for 5. And then 6. And that's it. Hit them for exact. Wow. And that's if there's no other creatures even on top of the library. Oh yeah, that's bonus stuff. Bonus money. Woo! Oh, that was lucky.
I'd like you to meet my friend.
Ooh.
Stop.
Ooh. Ooh. Whew, boy. All right, we'll keep. Isn't like our normal path, but you know, we'll see how this works. Kind of surprised there isn't not any blinginess to the City of Brass. Like if we just click over and it shines and glints or something. I don't know. Well, opponent, what do you have for us? Or the opponent's gonna do nothing, y'all. Alright, so they just played Shatter Skull pass. And pass the turn. Not sure what that means. So we're just gonna take it easy here. Not that I have much choice. I don't think I can do a stomp. Ooh, I don't know if the opponent's just slow or methodical. We'll see as this goes on. Good choice from the opponent because it feels like they're playing in Izzet Aggro type deck, and you probably don't want to run out your sprite there, knowing that the damage that's incoming is possibly worse, and you're worried about the opponent having a removal card. Now this mammoth does die to a lot of the removal they could be playing if they're playing stuff like Scorching Dragonfire and whatnot, but it does keep them from playing a threat, which is kind of a big deal here. Though they could opt and then play their flying 3/3. Okay, there's Royal Eruption. That totally makes sense. Not too crazy. Alright, so if we play Cobra, that's 1. Play this, gets us 1. Tap on both, that's only 3. Actually, that's not bad, actually. Let's do that. I'm on board for that. We'll go ahead and get red. Now we have the option of playing Questing Beast and maybe something else next turn. If we get a Fable Passage, we could do both of these. And that'd be really awesome. Alright, Stormcaller copies a Shock. Maybe? No, they didn't even do that. Well, that's weird. Well, okay, I guess. I mean, I guess I could have spent my mana more wisely there, but yeah, I'm gonna sit on the Cobra, even though I probably should be attacking with Cobra here. Because I mean, if the opponent blocks the Cobra and then takes 8, we don't greatly care. assume they don't have a shock, because they could have copied the shock last time and killed Cobra and hit us for 2. Oh, Infuriate. Okay, well, that's a thing. That makes sense. So I guess maybe it's good we didn't attack with Cobra there. There's a good chance that they would have blocked Cobra. They would have taken 8, but they would have also kept a blocker. So that could have went south pretty badly. Okay, we don't mind having that. That's a good pickup. I'm going to go ahead and play this Lead the Stampede here. Could get countered. It does not. Alright, we'll take both of those. And then, before we lose this here Cobra, go ahead and max out this turn. I mean, this is the thing though, like, you know, any of y'all that have been around for the Fan Friday stuff, when we take deck submissions, this is the type of stuff that happens to the Izzet decks quite a lot. You know, you either feel like you're flooded and not doing anything, or you don't have enough mana to do multiple things. And just like, it just feels like you end up spinning your wheels a lot. And the individual cards, like if you can see, like, you know, you're playing Infuriate, Stormcaller, depending on the version, right? But the individual cards aren't as powerful as what the rest of the format's doing. I think the deck's very close to being good, but we just haven't been able to make it happen, and people keep trying. I feel for them, but it's a tough row to hoe, as they say. Alright, get in there. And we will... yeah. Just do that, because they're not going to be able to do anything next turn. So yeah. I take this just because it has haste, and it pretty much guarantees the game's over with this in hand and a land. Because they're not going to be able to bounce or kill more than one thing. Yep. I mean, the writing's on the wall. They can see it. Yeah. So, end result, is this better than Gruul Adventures? I don't know. I feel like in best of one, probably not. Unless you run into a lot of black decks and get lucky and draw your Harbingers, right? Or black base decks. If you're playing best of 3, it might actually be. It felt like the Harbingers and, you know, when we got to cast the Lead the Stampedes, those were actually very strong. And it felt like it kept us from just getting stuck with nothing in our hands a lot of the times. And that's really what we were trying to avoid happening with this deck. So, I don't know. Even if it's not significantly better, I just enjoyed playing it more. But I will say that generally speaking, there is something to be said about having the Innkeepers, having the Lovestruck Beast, you know, and those really do make a difference. And a lot of those decks are playing like one more Embercleave. However, we didn't really need to cast Embercleave in the games that we won. Terror of the Peaks does a little bit of extra work, so there's that. So, I don't know. Take your picks. For me, I like this version. I'll probably play it a little bit more, but I don't know if it's necessarily better outright. For best of 3, I'm probably rolling with this version, but I do still like Gruul Adventures. So if you already have that, I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to change to this. But if you are running into more spot removal with black that's causing you some issues or whatever, having the Lead the Stampede and the Harbingers have really made a difference. So, there you go. I've done the research, so you don't have to. Well, you know, now that you've watched the video, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and then remember, if you want this deck list, and if you want to have fun, come join us over on Discord, or follow us on Twitter, or come watch the streams on Twitch, or if you just want to, I don't know, visit one of my sponsors, or buy some merchandise. All those links are in the description down below. And remember, if you buy anything through Amazon or TCGPlayer, if you do it through one of the links that are linked in the description, even if you don't buy the item that's linked, as long as you shop within 24 hours, I will get credit for the stuff you buy. So that's a way you can support the channel as well. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.